Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's J. the Jamo. We are here with my new monitor. Now let me just put it into perspective. This is my old monitor. That's a 27-inch. It's 1920 by 1080p, 16 by 9 ratio. This monitor, as you can see, is substantially wider, and it's an LG UM68 34-inch ultra wide monitor, and the ratio on this is 21 by 9, so just a little bit more than the normal, or your normal standard 16 by 9 ratio monitors. And what that means is, as you can see, you get a lot more screen real estate horizontally wise. I saw one of these on Unbox Therapy. He had a really expensive version. This is the cheap poor man's version, so I'm gonna explain it to you real quick so you know what's out there. I mean, LG wise, you've got two tiers. You got this tier which is like 2560 by 1080p resolution, and then you got a higher tier which is like 3000 by 1440p resolution. Now at this moment in time, my current gaming rig is a laptop, as you see, so that means I've got a 970M. The mobile version is obviously not as strong as a desktop version, as you know, so I can't really push that 4K resolution at high settings. So what I've done is I've got the 2560 version because that is what I could afford. And yeah, here it is. So 34-inch, just got that little, can I put the light on? Let me put the light on. It's got a little bit of a stand right there. It's quite cool. The stand doesn't really turn, but it does everything else. So right here, you got two HDMIs. You got a mini display port. You got a normal size display port there. You got a headphone jack, and you've got the power input. And there's not much else going on the back. But what I wanted to show you first of all is the way you can adjust the height and tilt of this monitor with this dope stand. So if you just push the monitor down, it slides all the way down, so it's nearly at the same level as my 16.9 monitor, which is quite dope. And then it's got kind of a spring injection when you lift it up, and that slides back up again, no problem right there. I think I'll leave it high because it feels like the TV or the monitor is a lot bigger when you leave it high. And it tilts, so tilt down if you want, tilt up if you want, and that's that. So it comes in three parts. You've got the bottom face, you've got this little arm kind of thing, and then you've got the TV itself. Screw the TV into the arm and then clip the TV base into the TV's arm, and you're good to go as soon as you plug it in. I've currently got the HDMIs plugged in there right now. I'm going to try and get a display port and see if the quality is any better. But yeah, I really like this monitor so far. I haven't really got an ultra wide monitor before. This is my first one. It's got a couple of settings down here, as most monitors do. So it's got one button actually, but it's a button with like four-way controls, so I can slide left, get to the settings, or I can slide right and get to my input settings. Can you guys even see that? Yeah, you're good to go. And you can slide up and it changes the mode, so it's got like FreeSync for AMD cards, which is not going to be any use to me because I've got an Nvidia card. But you've got like FPS game mode, FPS game mode 2, and what these things do is they all change the response time and stuff like that I really don't understand. So I'm going to leave it on FPS game mode. Left and right, this monitor actually has built-in speakers, unlike my old 16.9 monitor, so there's no need for me to plug it into my external speakers if I don't want to, but I probably will anyway because I want a lot more bass in my games when stuff explodes. In the menu, you got the casual settings, got quick settings of brightness, volume, input, and ratio. There's quite a good couple of ratio settings, because what that does is it basically stretches 16.9 images into, well, 21.9 images, so that, you know, if your PS4 for example is not displaying in 21.9, you can quickly stretch it and get the image to fill up the whole screen, eliminating these black bars. I mean, it's obviously subjective. Some people don't like the black bars, some people don't like a stretched image. I'm one of the latter people that don't really care about the stretched image, but I hate black bars. So no ratio, we get rid of those black bars and we're just gonna stretch that image. But yeah, you got all those options there, and you got a cinema option, which kind of keeps the same 16.9 ratio but just stretches it down the TV more, so you lose a bit of vertical screen real estate. But that's not really a problem if you're doing like a driving game, I guess, because you're not really looking up. Main thing you want is that horizontal real estate so you can see all the enemies and blah blah blah. So yeah, you got all that there. You got all those options, picture options, you know, the usual stuff that you get on these monitors. PBP, I'm not even sure what that means, but if you know, let me know in the description below, or in the comment section below, I should say. Picture modes, you got a couple of power saving modes right there, and you can reset everything. So this has been quite cool so far. The best thing for me is that it works on a PS4, and it works on anything you put into the TV. It will stretch it to make it fit the 21.9 ratio. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, YouTube. If you have any other... Oh, wait, let me tell you something, guys. I've noticed this because I saw it on Amazon, and a lot of people are complaining about it. I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is where the physical bezel is. And as you can see, there's about ½ centimeter of screen there. Is it screen, really? It's kind of ½ centimeter of screen, which is being taken up. So it's like a kind of, even though there's no physical plastic bezel there, that is screen which is being taken up by something. I'm not sure what it is. I suppose it can be a bit misleading on the picture, because when you see the picture on Amazon, you see that all of this is screen. It looks like it has a bezel-less kind of design there. Even though the bezels are quite thin on the side here, the bezel is actually all around the inside there. A lot of people were complaining about that, saying that they're gonna, you know, get their money back and everything. It really doesn't bother me that much. Maybe it will bother you. Let me know in the comment section below. I don't really care. It's still bigger than my 27-inch that I am used to. But yeah, apart from that, happy with the monitor right now. I've been playing a bit of Tomb Raider. I'm going to do a little PC review with the monitor right now. See how much more horizontal real estate we actually get. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. And if you have, I will see you in the next one. Ultra-wide monitors for the poor people. Here we go. Thanks for watching. Jamo out.